Gorgeous weather, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
our temperatures are going to be in the 60s to around 70 degrees this weekend, so no excuses not to get out to the parade.
Yeah, and there is going to be so much going on tomorrow at the Cherry Blossom Festival Parade as well. And right now we are joined by one of the performers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Tiffany!
Good morning. Hi. You remember her? She rose to fame at the age of 15. You were like singing in malls, right?
Yes. Well, they didn't know what else to do with me because I was too young in clubs. We tried it, and they loved the songs, but I really couldn't be in there. So the project was going to get shelved, the first album, and by desperation, someone came up with the mall tour, and it totally made sense to me because that's where I hung out.
That's where you hung out. That's
me
where
and my girlfriends. We go to the mall, so I was definitely in my own element, and I loved it. It created a mean shopping habit, though. I'm a mean shopaholic, so because that's what I would do. I would sing and then go look around at all the shops and look at things that I couldn't afford yet. Yeah,
absolutely. So I can't believe we're coming up on the 30th anniversary of I Think We're Alone Now.
Yeah,
30 years.
It's been a while.
Do you get sick of people coming up to you saying, how many times have you had people come up? I used to sit in my bedroom and listen to this song on repeat.
Well, I mean, I love that. I love all the stories attached to I Think We're Alone Now. It could have been all this time. I Think We're Alone Now can get a little weird sometimes because people are like, oh, yeah, my boyfriend and I, and da-da-da, I'm like, I don't want to hear all this. So, I'm always like, where are we going with this?
I remember it, though. I mean, I was in high school during the time, about the same age as you are, and I remember I had a little 45, I think, of it, and I would go downstairs in my parents' basement, and I'd sing it over and over, and I thought I sang it so great, which I did not, especially not compared to you. But it brings back a lot of fun memories. It was really a lot of fun music.
Yes, I mean, that's the whole thing about the 80s, I think. It was like a fun time period. Fashion was fun. You could be as wild and crazy as you wanted or conservative, and so, I mean, yeah, when I go out and I sing Could Have Been or I Think We're Alone Now, people just really relate to it. It sets up that environment, and I'm very grateful for it.
How does it feel to be performing at the Cherry Blossom Festival Parade this weekend?
This is my first time, so I'm excited. I'm wearing my little pin right here.
There you go.
With my jacket, but yeah, and it's going to be lovely weather, so I'm going to be out there singing a little thing now, playing some songs from the new album. And I'm not going to be singing those live, but we'll have it on the parade on the float. So
new album.
New album.
What kind of music are we going to hear on it?
Well, I mean, it's kind of going back to original Tiffany a little bit. I mean, it's an adult, contemporary, AC pop album.
But I mean,
it's kind of pushing pause on the first two albums, maybe, and reconnecting to the true Tiff fan. So lots of ballads. My fans have kind of written me over the years going, we want to hear you sing. And for so many years, I kind of wanted to do, either dance stuff or kind of like more rock edgy stuff where I could be in the shadows of the band and stay out late and have fun on the road. Because you're so exposed as a vocalist with, ballads. But on this one, I'm just coming back to my roots and just singing, and I get to wear pretties, and I mean, it's not it's not like a show that won't really rock. I'm doing a lot of acoustic shows on tour starting in June for this album, and I'm looking forward to that. But it is going to be a different show surrounding this album than I've ever done before.
Right, and you were inspired by this by some of your road trips? What is this whole thing about fear of flying and all that?
Well, I've had some bad flying experiences, and I fly now. I just prefer, if I don't have to drive.
Okay.
So 1,000,000 miles is probably literally I've driven 1,000,000 miles. But it's also, I've done so much in my life, and I still have so much more that I want to do. 30 years, like you said, in the industry, so there's been 1,000,000 things going on, and I'm very grateful. So I really thought of the title on the 40, going to California from Nashville to California, and I thought, 1,000,000 miles. My husband had said it. He was like, I know we've driven 1,000,000 miles. And I thought, that's a really cool title. So I sold it, and that's the title of the album.
Congrats on everything. We're glad to have you in D.C. weekend. By the way, there's a great Thai restaurant around the corner from your hotel.
Titanic.
Okay, excellent.
Definitely.
I love Thai food.
To try it.
Tiffany approved. She'll be in the parade tomorrow, of course, 10 to noon. All starts at Constitution Avenue. TiffanyTunes.com for tour dates and new music as well. Congratulations. So nice to meet you. What a pleasure.
Thank you for having me here.